All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you.
We're going to go to municipal service, the ones with the resolution. Raquel?
Thank you very much. Municipal Services and Parks Recreation Committee, that the following 3 requests for multi-day and single street activity permits be forwarded to the full board. Do I have to read all the ID numbers? Okay. Annual Feast of Saint Teresa. Wednesday, 6/19/19 through Sunday, 6/23/19, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Setup 3 to 11 p.m. St. Teresa's between you know where. Next, Rocks Neck Little League Summer Street Festival. Thursday, 5/16/19 through Sunday, 5/19/19, 5 p.m. through 10 p.m. Bangladesh American Heritage Festival Block Party Sunday, 6/16/18, 2 p.m. That's supposed to be 19. 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Breakdown 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Motion to accept?
Second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
I'd like to make a comment.
Any opposed? Any opposed? Any abstentions? Bob, your comment?
Yeah, on the Bangladesh American Heritage Festival, last year they had a fourth group, this year, you know, they came before our community board, so I'd like to just make sure that the 4-5 is there. In addition, I'd like to thank Noreen, because she really did an amazing job on helping these people out. They had the wrong times on their application last year, it was corrected this year, thanks to Noreen, they've done, and they're very happy. So I just want to thank them.
Thank you, report, go.
Thank you, Pete. On January 7th, Housing and Zone met. The meeting began promptly at 7:30 p.m. The first on the agenda was, actually, we had a full agenda that night, quite a bit to be discussed. We began with 2500 Westchester Avenue. This is the St. Peter's Episcopal Church and a cemetery. Just to brief, it's in the minutes, but I'm just going to highlight a couple of things on it. The proposals for 193 units in Phase 1. In Phase 2, I'm sorry, 193 units in Phase 1, that is correct. Then in Phase 2, there was going to be an additional, I believe, 120 units. At that time, they really didn't have, they were too early in the stage. There was a lot of questions that the board and the committee asked, and they really didn't have the answers in full, so we invited them to, more or less it was a little bit too premature, and we're going to invite them back to discuss a little further, because this is going to be a big project, probably. It looks like much bigger than Blondell Avenue. And as far as Blondell, I'm not even going to get into that. But a couple of things also was discussed. The NYCHA, the structural matters at Grog's Neck houses, which we're going to invite them at our next meeting and discuss that a little further to be of help. And with that said, the meeting only lasted until about 10:30 that night, for about 3 hours. But there was some stuff that was some personal attacks, which really was uncalled for. And at the end, like I said, it was a long meeting, heated. Everybody got into heated, a little bit overheated, put it this way. But hopefully, in the future, we'll calm down and we'll all get along and be friends forever. Thanks.
Thank you, Luke. Because your meeting, we now have additional standing rules and a grievance policy. Bob, you're up.
Okay, housing, parks, yeah. What am I doing? Youth and education. Boy, oh boy, it threw me off there. Looking at too many things. We didn't have a meeting last month. Our next meeting is January 28th. I did, however, go to the CEC meeting, Community Education Council meeting last night, and they did a beautiful job there. Dr. Erica Tabaya is going to be the new superintendent. She was elected in and appointed. I don't know, I guess those are appointed. But they did agree that they're going to try to attend more of our community board meetings, and the Community Education Council would like very much to work with the community board in the future. So we're really looking forward to that. Our relationship with the schools hasn't been as strong as we'd like it to be, so hopefully that'll change in the coming future. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. So last night was the Co-op City ad hoc. We will publish those minutes on our webpage, and if people want them, we can email them out. But we'll go into Health and Human Resources. Bishop Nancy, service. You didn't have one? You don't want to speak? January 31st is that meeting, so 7 o'clock. All right? So that being said, again, the document group is in progress. They are still working on merging the 3 documents, nomination, election proceedings, the grievance policy, and the bylaws together. I guess, Michelle, you're the only one still here from that group, right? But Denise too, I'm sorry. So just make sure you pay attention. I did speak about this, the nomination election proceeding. We have to make sure that we can address it to the new term limits that are coming down the line, or else we're gonna have to redo it again. So we want this to last a length of time here, so we have to, if you need to talk to Matt or me about it, that's fine. So that just is a major concern of us with the new restrictions on us. At this point, any old business? Go ahead, Bob.
Just a quick update on Truman Beacon Program. Matt and I had a meeting with the mayor's office, DYCD, Councilman King's office, and about 15 or 20 community people or organizations throughout Co-op City. They're going forward with the RFP. In February, they're going to be meeting with, DYC is, going to be meeting with the parents at Truman, as well as the students at Truman. And then the RFP is going to be out for release, hopefully by March, maybe sooner. They told me no later than November, we will have the Beacon School. The community that's been meeting with them throughout Co-op, all the different organizations, will have an opportunity to review the RFP before it goes out, and a chance to review the responses before the selection is made. So everything we've asked for, we're getting. So it's just a great thrill. Thank you.
Do you want to do your report? All right.
I'm not going to do my report. I'll email to you guys tomorrow morning, but I will say this is to commend all of you. I thought we handled today's public hearing with professionalism and class. There was no... I don't compliment you guys enough, but I thought today was handled extremely well. Some of you may have voted in favor and it didn't go your way, but it was respectful and everyone heard their piece and voice and argument, and I respect that about all of you. That's the way community board meetings are supposed to happen, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
I was going to bring up a new business, but she readjusted herself. Marjorie was asking if we have lounge chairs brought into the meetings, but she already adjusted herself. Or hearing aids.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Any abstentions? Any opposed? So carried.